is this? I fucking feel like shit. I got like no reason to do it. I don't want to hit the heavy bag.
It's also hot as fuck, dude.
Huh?
It's also hot as fuck.
At least we're here, we made it.
Oh, dude. I didn't get to bed till like 2 o'clock last night. I'm still here.
meat, no protein, no calorie, no beef, no pork, no rice, no bread, no fruits. Where does my energy come from? I'm not going to do a complete video. It's going to take too long. I just want to show you guys, okay? I don't eat meat. I don't drink protein powder. I don't eat pork. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat fish. I don't eat none of that. And you see me working out, right? I did 15 minutes of cardio. All right? I'm sweating like a pig right now. So now, I'm doing giant sets. This is 40 pounds. I warm up. I don't do heavy weights. 40 pounds. Wondering what I'm doing, right? I do flat bench, I use dumbbells, I do flat bench, I do presses, then I do flies. Then I do incline, alright? So now I'm doing flat bench. Upper body workout, complete, including cardio in 40 minutes or 45 minutes. Okay? So after this, I'm going to do some arms, but I'm not going to record that. It's going to take too long. And I just wanted to give you guys an idea that to kill the notion that you have to eat meat, you need protein, you need calories, you need sugar. You don't need none of that. I'm proof. Just to educate you of the misconception that is out there about working out and diet. I've been doing bodybuilding over 28 years, very long time. I've won many shows. One of the pictures you're going to see on the thumbnail is the last competition I was in. And I stopped competing because they wanted me to take steroids. I do one thing. I just want to stay fit and serve the Creator. Protein. So now I'm going to go 50 pounds, right? 50 pounds. And I take a breather, not because I'm tired. Because once you start feeling a burn when you exercise, that's lactic acid building up. Lactic acid is a byproduct of muscular contraction. It's a waste product, it's an acid product. So the blood tries to cleanse itself in order for the blood to carry minerals, oxygen to cells for you to perform the exercise. The blood has to clean itself. So how does it do that? It pushes out all waste materials, especially acid, lactic acid, into the connective tissues. So if there's too much of that, you're going to feel sore, or you're going to feel pull muscle, or what they call tendonitis. That's because there's too much lactic acid buildup from over-exercising. And what that does, it puts strain on the tissues, and it's like lactic acid is like regular acid. It's no different. So you have to take a break. Don't push till you get a burn. Don't listen to people that don't know what they're talking about. Once you start feeling a burn, stop and allow that process to complete itself. That's what I'm doing, not because I'm tired. Okay? So now I increase the weight to 50. It's my last round, okay? And then I'm gonna stop the video. Sometimes I do a superset, I do press, and then I do flies, depending on how much weight. Because you have to be careful when you increase weight. You don't need heavy weights. Doing dumbbell pullovers, right? To work the intercostal, the serratus. It's called the serratus magnus. It's the muscle that helps to bring your arm forward. It has a lot of other functions. It's in sync with the latissimus dorsi, which is the back. That's why when you see guys in bodybuilding, and they do that spread, they're trying to reflect that that area is well developed also. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do now. take my shirt off, which I won't do, I don't like to show off, you will see three muscles here that will be moving back and forth, along with the latissimus dorsi, which is this muscle. So that's what builds up and gives you that illusion of up. Keep your rectum, the rectus, and the lumbars erect, okay? Okay, so we'll do one more, and then I'm gonna close the video, guys. Weight, right? I have 30 pounds on each side, so it makes it 60 plus the bar. Now, you don't need a lot of heavy weights for this exercise. For any exercise you do, that's not the point. Okay, so if I'm not eating protein, not eating meat, beef, chicken, fish, calories, sugar, where's my energy coming from to do all this? So again, no beef, no chicken, no fish, no protein, no sugar, no calorie, no yogurt, no fruits. I don't eat none of those things. So where does the strongest animal in the world get its calcium, its protein, its vitamins, minerals, and all these things that they try to sell you in the media? Where? When you see a cow that you eat, what does the cow eat? What does the gorilla eat? What does the elephant eat? Right? Horse. The horse is the most magnificent, one of the most magnificent creatures. A zebra, okay? An elephant is one of the strongest land animals. A gorilla lives to be 180 years, up to 180 years. It doesn't eat meat. It doesn't eat protein. It doesn't eat fish. Nothing it doesn't eat. And you may say, yes, because it's an animal. But it's no different from you. The life force, or what gives life, is in Genesis chapter 1, verse 30. When the Creator tells us what to eat. Okay? Read that verse in the Bible. Genesis chapter 1, verse 30. Okay? And there is a reason why it gives you that. Because there's a certain amount of truth in that statement. A lot of truth in it. When you look around you and you see the luscious places in the world, the forests, the greens that you see animals eating. If you watch an animal, especially a bird, I watched a bird eat one time and I ate what it ate. Because my common sense tells me this is what we were created to eat. Because those green plants has chlorophyll, and in that chlorophyll is a molecule, a magnesium molecule. That magnesium molecule is what carries light to the cells, because it pulls the light within the cells, right? Thank you, Dr. Young, for that. I knew about it, but I didn't know how to articulate it. All right? So now I know what it's all about. When I used to make my green smoothies years ago, and give it to people with diabetes, with heart problems, and they used to tell me the magic. And they overcame their diabetes. They overcame it because, number one, it used to clean out the colon, and make you defecate. So they would be going to the bathroom 3-4 times and start feeling better. Yes, because in the stomach is where life is. Life and death begins in your stomach. If you're not going to the bathroom, prepare to die. Okay? Because in the stomach is where everything is done. All right, where your blood is made, where stem cell is made, all of that. Okay, guys? So listen, I challenge anyone. If you're a meat eater, I'd meet you in the gym. And if you can do what I do, I'll eat meat. But if you can't do what I do, you stop eating meat. If you want to look and coffee, which is nothing. Because if I want to go up to 200 pounds right now, all I have to do is eat meat or eat some other stuff. And I don't want to because it's not healthy. You understand? You must eat to live, not live to eat. You can go for days without eating. We were not created to eat food. And it's stated in a lot of scriptures. You understand? Because if you believe in the Bible, when Adam and Eve was cast out of the garden, he would not eat for days and months. His wife was pushing him to eat. She said to him, listen, you have to eat. We're not in the garden anymore. And God sent, Yahweh sent his spirit to tell Adam, listen, you must eat now. Because you're not in that state of consciousness where you communicate with me anymore, where I sustain your life. Like the woman in Ethiopia who hasn't eaten for 16 years. And nobody believes, but I believe it. So God told him, you have to eat because your body now has become flesh, meaning it has metamorphosed down to the fleshly level, to the fleshly kingdom. It's no longer in that spiritual state. So, because he was getting sick, he was getting stomach problem, all kind of problem, and he was going to die. So God himself had to come and show him, because he wouldn't listen to his wife, because he said, I listened to you before. And look what he got us, so I'm not going to listen to you, I'd rather die. So God now said, okay, now I'm going to help you. So the father came and told him, you have to eat. And that's when he started eating, because what happened is the body has metamorphosed into a fleshly state. Now there's two worlds. There's a physical state, and there's what they call mental, which is really spiritual, right? So how do you know which is which? How you can tell the spiritual from the metaphysical, from the physical, you close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, you're going to see stars or colors jumping around, right? And then a thought is going to come to take your attention away. That thought is the spiritual world. The place where the jingle is going on in your mind, that is the place, the code of the Creator, Yahweh himself. That is where God is. And if you stay there, you will enter into his rest, or Mount Zion. What they're talking about Zion, they don't know what Zion is. It's a state of consciousness. That consciousness is the direct connection from the metaphysical world to the physical world. Because the body and the soul is the same. But what happened is that the flesh is the only place in the universe where spirit and matter meets together. And that's where God made his home. That's why the Bible says, the scripture, it says this. It says, know ye not that your body is a temple of the living Yahweh, God? Any man defile this temple, him will Yahweh, God, destroy. How do you defile a temple? I find that is what you're putting in your mouth. Destroy this temple. What is a temple? A building, right? So this houses that spiritual dimension. So I don't eat meat. I can go for days without eating, and I don't feel anything. I don't eat meat. I don't eat fish. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat protein powder. I eat none of that. I can tell you all about that, and I'm going to make a video about that. And with that, I want to say thank you. Blessed love. This is Moshe, coming to you from Moshe's Regular Lounge in the Dominican Republic. I just wanted to give you a quick synopsis of my workout. Okay, I'm going to finish up. Blessed love, guys.